Welcome to the Shortest Photography and Videography Tips. I know majority of you are always confused with the difference between saturation and vibrance. Today I will be letting you understand the difference between saturation and vibrance. First tip that I will let you understand is that the beauty of a video is not only identified by the quality of camera that you use. Let's shooting a musical video, for example, and you specify different kind of outfit for your subject. So shouting colors in your image can also make your video pop. I will be letting you now understand the differences between saturation and vibrance. Saturation adjusts the intensity of colors in an image equally, meaning that if you have an image that has RGB is the red, green, blue. When you push or when you increase the saturation, it increases the intensity, the vividness of these colors equally. The red becomes more intense, the green becomes more intense, and the blue becomes more intense in your image, and it will make your image colors to pop. Now, I've been talking about increasing saturation. What happens when you decrease saturation in an image? When you reduce saturation in an image, it moves all the colors to the grayscale. When colors are being moved to the grayscale, that image will be desaturated, and that image will become what? Black and white. They say monochrome. When you push your saturation too much, it now makes your image to become unnatural. There are certain colors that are always like they look muted in an image. When they say colors are muted in an image, it means that those colors are not intense. If you want to balance up now, that is where vibrance comes in. What is vibrance? When you increase vibrance in your image, it goes into your image, it looks at the muted colors. Muted colors in an image are those colors that seems like they are not there, but they are there in the image. When you have muted colors in your image, let's say you increase the vibrance slider, what happens is that the vibrance increases the colors that are muted in your image, colors that are not vivid in your image, tries to bring out the colors that were muted in your image to come and balance with the colors that were already saturated in your image. Vibrance is like a balance tool for colors. It helps keep your skin tones from looking overly saturated and unusual. Now that you have understood the difference between saturation and vibrance, to cap it all, what are the key differences between saturation and vibrance? Saturation changes all the colors in an image equally, while vibrance enhances only the less intense colors while keeping the already strong colors in check. Vibrance is often preferred for subtle natural colors enhancement, while saturation is used for bold dramatic effects. For more intense videos like this on photography and videography, please subscribe, like, share. Thank you all for watching.